This is a Group 7 presentation on the Evergreen app. My name is Shreya Kandragunta, and I'll be talking about the Grand Challenge, stakeholders, and existing solutions.
My name is Ria Johnny Augustine. I will be speaking on the research, proposed solution idea, and design viability.
My name is Jasmine Howard. I was speaking about prototype functionality and data from usability testing.
And my name is Ambrose Ringer, and I'll be going over the testing data analysis and the next steps.
Engineering Grand Challenge. So the problem we chose to take on was providing access to clean water, and we localized the problem to litter. Littering is all around us, and there seems to be so much of it and too little of people who care for cleaning it up when they see it. Urban areas seem to be the most affected by this problem. So the stakeholders we chose were beach visitors, because litter is often found in beaches and it enters directly into the water, causing problems not only for the environment, but for the beach visitors' experience. We chose minors because they're the least educated on the topic, adults because they are the ones that tend to be ignorant and lazy when it comes to throwing away trash. We chose city dwellers because there tends to be a lot more litter in the cities rather than in suburban areas due to the large population and preoccupied people in the city. We chose grocery workers because of grocery bags, which are large contributors of plastic litter. And the initial POV statement we came up with was city dwellers need a better way of preventing litter from getting into waterways because litter in water harms both nearby ecosystems and people's quality of life. The existing solutions we found were these things, an Eco-Sol Net Tech, which is a drain stock. The strength of it is that it can be used for 7 to 10 years, but it does not collect liquid waste. Another solution is a publicized guideline to what to dispose and how to dispose of it. It can be implemented by any individual, but it's not guaranteed that the water sources will be cleaned by using this. A store and drain that traps litter saves thousands of labor hours in cleanup time, but is unable to trap chemical waste. A minimalist lifestyle helps people create less waste and save money, but it takes more time to implement. A plastic bank is a social enterprise that monetizes plastic. It reduces the amount of plastic that enters the waterways, but targets only developing countries. Enforcing stricter laws on littering and installing more trash cans makes people more inclined to throw away trash, but implementing more trash cans is more expensive, and implementing the total maximum daily load plan creates more jobs, but it takes a lot of time and money to implement.
As a part of research, we conducted interviews, observations, and literature reviews. For the ethnographic interviews, we interviewed individuals who were most involved in the problem of litter. This included city dwellers, college students, beach visitors, and even a worker for the Lafayette Renew, which is formerly known as the Water Pollution Control Department. For the ethnographic observations, we observed community parks, the area of neighborhood trash collection, the Miami Meadows Park, and the Blooms and Berries Farm. For the literature review, we used sources that provided information about why littering is such a common sight and about the effects of litter on the environment and human health. Some of the sources used were Science Direct, Fair Planet, and the US Department of Commerce. Some of the main points from our research were paid cleaning crews are the main ways in which litter is removed from waterways. Big holes in drainage grates allow litter to enter the drainage system. Flimsy trash bin lids allow litter to enter waterways. Water pollution can affect the oxygen content in water, thus harming marine life. And rainwater carries litter into waterways, thus causing its pollution. From our research, a common point that we identified from the 3 domains was that people need to be made more aware and be educated on the topic of littering and need a greater incentive for choosing to throw their trash away rather than litter. And so our revised POV statement is, city dwellers need to be educated on the topic of litter and need more incentives to throw their trash away because many people do not know the harmful effects of litter in waterways. Our proposed solution idea is an app called Evergreen that brings about awareness of the harmful effects of litter. It does so by providing articles, videos, games, and infographics that highlights issues related to litter. It also provides incentives for users to gain more knowledge about litter by implementing a point system in which users can gain points by reading the articles, watching the videos, etc. These points can eventually be exchanged for various prizes such as free passes to theme parks and discounts at grocery stores. This knowledge that is gained can cause the users to be more conscious about how they dispose of their waste. The original solution proposed was a billboard that spreads awareness about the problem of litter. However, this was not realistic in terms of usability testing. Hence, our revised solution was the app called Evergreen that spreads awareness and provides an incentive to be involved with the problem. The solution meets the criteria of long lifespan. Since it's an app, it can last for a long time as long as it's maintained. It protects the environment indirectly by encouraging users to get involved in activities that help the environment and make better decisions when dealing with litter. By encouraging users to make better decisions when disposing litter, it can reduce the amount of trash in one's environment, thus improving their quality of life. The criteria of collecting all kinds of waste is not applicable to our solution. It is efficient in large city environments as it can be easily accessed and used by city dwellers by downloading it onto their smartphones. The solution deals with the constraint of affordability by being free for use. It deals with the constraint of time to implement by having a fast implementation time to get the app published and approved on app stores.
Prototype functionality. The prototype was made using the app building software Proto.io. The prototype includes links to websites, Google Forms, articles, and YouTube videos.
Welcome to the Evergreen app. This app is made to bring awareness regarding the harmful effects of litter on the environment and human health. By using this app, we hope that users get encouraged to make better decisions when dealing with trash. So we're going to go through a simulation of what it's like to be a first-time user. We sign up. And it brings you to a brochure, which basically tells you, like, it gives you a little overview of what the app is. When you click done, then you get brought to an entry quiz. This entry quiz basically tests your existing knowledge on the on littering in the problem. Then you get brought to the homepage. In the homepage, you get all these tabs. If you go to incentive, you get the screen that tells you how you can earn points and like how many points you get for doing a certain thing. There's in the prizes. If you click on the prizes button, you get to see what prizes you get when you earn a certain amount of points. Let's say we watched a DIY video on how to make a broom. Then we would get 10 points. Then we also can take an exit quiz. The point of the exit quiz is to earn more points and to this is how we used it. This was for usability testing. Yeah.
Data from usability testing. The tested functionalities are linking URLs to buttons, making login screen, ability to switch between tabs, adding different tabs that the user can toggle between, bring awareness to our users, and incentivize the users to learn and be involved with the problem. Criteria and constraints that were tested against. We tested that the app protects the environment through awareness by providing incentives which encourage users to actually look to the app and want to earn more points by doing things such as taking quizzes or watching videos. We tested cost effectiveness by making the app free. We tested availability by making the app free and available for iOS users with any version of the iPhone. Quiz testing scores. The total number of participants was 11. Their entry quiz scores are shown above, and their exit quiz scores are shown below.
Data analysis. The average entry score was 7.72 out of 10, and the average exit score was 9.27 out of 10. So based on the testing results, users tend to score better on the exit quiz than the entry quiz. This suggests that the users had increased their knowledge on the topic of littering and water pollution by looking through the app's contents and making them more environmentally aware. Next steps. So what we need to do next is we need to spread awareness about the app, get the app published in an app store, reach out to companies to provide incentives, check for copyright infringement, and make the app compatible with other devices. We can get there by making brochures and social media accounts dedicated to spreading awareness about the app and its goals, and submitting the app to app stores to get it posted. What the audience needs to do next is they need to download the app to better educate themselves on the topic of litter and water pollution, to make an effort to stop littering, to encourage others to stop littering, and to share the app with others.